Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. I'm Miss Tahira Barkat and today I am here with your quarantine activity, and we have already done the daily planner which I gave you in the previous video about your free time activity, and that I hope you are completing that on daily basis because that activity is helpful for you in regards with your creativity and what you do every day. So here is another activity for you, and that is for your uh, Ramzan activity, in which you have definitely have a schedule in which you different kind of things, specifically about your prayers and reciting Quran Majid and different things. So here we have another activity for you, and that is number one is all stories are free to stream on your desktop, laptop, phone, or tablet using the following link. The link is given to you, just you have to click the link and just listen those stories given in this link, and then follow the link and select a story for you to listen to. Listen carefully and try to find answers to the following questions. You can do this by listening again and again. Okay, on this site you are given stories. If you don't understand it after listening it once, listen it twice, thrice, so that you can understand and you can then answer the questions given here. And then you have a task after listening to the story, and that is you have to learn that what were the main characters in the story, what is the summary, how will you make it out. Next is there anything good you learn from the story? As we whenever we read a story, at the end we have always a lesson. So when you will be completing your listening of the story, you will have to find out what lesson you get. Okay, then if you are placed in the story, what would you have done in the situation as your favorite character has done? It means that you will definitely have a favorite character in the story. The thing the your favorite character has done, if you were in the situation in which your favorite character is, what would you do? So you have to write that in your um, daily planner page, that a separate page for that what story did you read today, or what are you going to read, or what you learned from that. You have to answer these questions in that on that page. Then enlist some other good things you might have done in addition to what the hero of the story has done. Okay, definitely there will be something hero must have done. What would you do if you were the hero of that story? Because whenever we are watching something, there are several things comes in our mind, that if I were in place of him, I would have done that, I would have done this. So what comes in your mind when you were listening to that story, that what the hero did, what would you do if you were in the place of the hero? Okay, then how do you find this activity? You can continue listening to stories without writing anything about these. So first you have to do this task for one story, and then you can continue listening to those stories. Then you don't have to write all the things about it, but this will increase your listening ability as well. Okay, the next thing we have to, you were provided with the daily planner in the previous task. Okay, in the previous video about your quarantine activity, I told you about your daily planner. I gave you the guideline that how to complete that. So you have to do it in the similar way in Ramzan. As you are fasting, you are doing your studies as well, you are praying, you are reciting Holy Quran, so your schedule would be a bit changed. So you can write anything about your daily schedule in that daily planner. Then we have, can you record what the outcome of month-long activities was? Did you follow the planner? How do you wish to follow it this month? You can make changes to this content according to your choice. You were following a pattern in which you wrote everything in your daily planner. What outcome did you get? Did you learn something? What is your opinion about that? Then we have third thing, since we are introducing the subject of robotics in your class, so it will be fruitful to gather as much as information about the subject as you can. Share your findings by adding these to your task. As you are getting your robotics lectures and you are learning new things, so you have to add this in your quarantine activity as well. You have to write that in your copy in which I told you, you will make your daily planner. You must have some other pages. On that those pages you have to write down all these things mentioned in this activity. Then we have the last thing, and that is you can take some bean seeds, place these on soaked cotton and observe the changes. You can draw pictures of different stages as observed, color your diagram, and you can make colorful model too. It is a kind of science activity, and just read it and do the same procedure they have told you, and then you can draw all those stages of that stage, how stage, how it changes and how it becomes. You have to make the pictures of those changes and then color it and make it color your diagram, and you can make colorful model too. Okay, yes, you can make a model or you can draw it, it's up to you. And this was all just make your time useful and learn new things. Till I will come with the next lecture. Till then, Allah Hafiz.